So the first magical rule of 3 I'd like to speak to you about today is the 3 core skills of all high-level Qigong. And the first of those core skills, and possibly the most important, is entering a Qigong state of mind. Now, you can think of entering a Qigong state of mind or entering a higher state of consciousness, but the attributes that you're looking for at its most basic level are that you're relaxed and focused. Might sound like a bit of a contradiction, being relaxed and focused, but it's a higher state of consciousness, and it's imperative. It's so important. It prepares you for the rest of your practice. And that's the train just passing through, going on its way to London. So I'll wait for it to pass and continue. There we go. So the second core skill, and I don't know, maybe this is the most important one. They're all really important. That's why they're core skills. Is entering a chi flow, or energy flow, or more poetically known as flowing breeze, swaying willows. And this is if you don't have chi flow, then whatever you've done, it's not Qigong, because the form, the patterns, the external stuff that you can see it's like a vehicle. You're using that to generate the flow of energy, and then you let go and you allow the energy flow to do the work, to do the healing, to do the cleansing. So you need to have this energy flow, this flowing breeze, swaying willows. So the techniques are just the techniques. These are the skills, and flowing breeze, swaying willows is what allows you to get the health, vitality, mental clarity, spiritual cultivation benefits of Qigong. And the third core skill is entering Zen. I'm hesitating a bit because I forgot to... The weather's not the best, and the lens cap, I forgot to nail it down, so possibly as the wind's picking up it's going to start banging. Hopefully not too much. If it does, I'll do it again. The third core skill is the standing meditation, entering silence, entering Zen. And if you can think of the chi flow, the flowing breeze, swaying willows, as yang, its emphasis, its signature is on movement, whereas the standing meditation, the signature is on stillness. So the yin, the yang, the cosmic balance, and it's also important to help consolidate. It's very important to bring everything to the dantian, and then to let go, to clear the mind, to think of nothing, and just consolidate your practice. So these are the 3 core skills of all high-level Qigong. Just to quickly recap, you've got Qigong state of mind, a relaxed, focused mind, a higher state of consciousness. Then you have flowing breeze, swaying willows. That's where the healing takes place. That's where your energy flow that you've generated, without you having to know, the chi will flow to the areas of low energy where the blockages are, and it will work to remove the blockages. And then the final core skill is entering silence, the standing meditation, where you're consolidating on your practice. Okay, so the next, the magical rules of 3, there are 13 to choose from, is the method, the master, and the student. So this is for success in any new endeavour that you undertake. The first thing you've got to make sure of is the method. So if you're interested in combat efficiency, self-defense, then Qigong, you'll quickly discover, isn't going to be the best method for you, because it's not going to give you the combat side of the art. So you'd be better off looking at Shaolin Kung Fu. So by looking at the method and the things that you want, you'll be able to see if there's a match. And if there's a match, then you proceed to the next step, the next aspect. And the next aspect is the teacher, the master. And it's really important that you have a teacher who can teach the method that you want. So if you wanted Iron Palm, you need a teacher who's very familiar with Iron Palm, and that has the ability to pass those skills and techniques on to you. If you want to learn high-level Qigong, you need a master, a teacher, who is known for teaching high-level Qigong. So the method, the master, and most importantly is you, the student, or me, the student. Because it doesn't matter if you have the best method in the world and you have the greatest master in the world. If you don't do it, if you don't follow the instructions that your master gives you to get the benefits of the method that you're after, then nothing's going to happen. And it really isn't, from my personal experience of having taught for the last 4 years, the blockage, if you like, usually happens at the student level, because maybe they're not getting results fast enough, or they're not motivated enough to do their practice. But you have to do the work. Nobody can do this work for you. So it doesn't matter what skill you're after. If you want to learn how to be very good in business, if you want to learn how to fly a plane, if you want to learn Qigong or Kung Fu, then you have to do the work. So that's very important. For success in any endeavor, you need the best method for what it is that you want. You need the best master or teacher that you can find for the method, and then you have got to do the work that your teacher gives to you to do. If you do that, success in the endeavor is guaranteed. So another magical rule of 3 is form, energy and mind. And all Qigong is made up of form, energy and mind, and Shaolin Kung Fu, when done correctly, is also Qigong, so it has a combination of form, energy and mind. And form's the easy part. Form's the stuff that you can see, whether it's this or it's the external part. So, for example, in Shaolin Qigong, it's a combination of these 3 aspects. So the form aspect is the visible part. It's the pattern, whether it's lifting the sky, pushing mountains, carrying the moon. That's the form aspect, and it's important. As we go up, then these aspects increase in importance. So the form is important, but even more important than the form is the energy. And in Shaolin Qigong, the energy aspect is usually the breathing aspect. Now, Qigong isn't the art of breathing, but breathing is a wonderful way of helping of working with your body's energy. So in Qigong we have the form, and we coordinate the form with the breathing, and that helps to bring us up to a certain level. But the most important aspect, and the hardest aspect, is the mind part of the form, energy and mind. Because if your mind needs to be in a relaxed, focused state, like a Qigong state of mind, and that will allow you to get the most from your practice. But if your mind is scattered, if it's thinking, is that another rain cloud coming? Am I about to get wet? Or what was that call I was meant to? What was that thing? It's like, oh yeah, I must remember I've got to do. If your mind is scattered, then it's going to minimize the effects that you get from your practice. So in Shaolin 1 we spend a lot of time getting into a good state of mind, a Qigong state of mind, before we do our practice. Because then we have the form, the energy and the mind. We have these 3 components, which allows us to get really good benefits in much quicker time. So just to recap for Shaolin Qigong, and remember that Kung Fu is done properly is Shaolin Qigong as well. You have the form combined with the breathing and performed in a meditative state of mind. And if you have those 3 things, then you'll get great results from your practice.